Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Dr. Sumeet Patil, and I make videos upon English literature, its history, its social, political, economical, cultural and religious background, wherein up till now I have made several videos upon the different periods in English literature which you can see on my YouTube channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, or if you are watching this video for the first time, you can go back to my previous videos which I have uploaded. And you can learn more in detail about the history of English literature. Now, coming to today's video, this video I am going to speak about the succeeding period after the Elizabethan age in English literature, or it is also called as the Elizabethan age, as well as the Shakespearean age or Renaissance age in English literature. So today's video, it is upon the Jacobean age or the Jacobean period in English literature, wherein the first and the foremost thing I would be highlighting is the King James IV of Scotland, who was inherited as the King of England. Now, the first and the foremost thing you all should keep in mind is Queen Elizabeth didn't marry. She never married. She is also called as the Virgin Queen, and she didn't have any inheritors or heirs for her throne. So, but naturally James IV, who was the distinct relative of Queen Elizabeth and her ancestors, so James IV of Scotland was inherited as the King of England in the year 1603. Now this period, you all make a point, or you all should remember that Jacobean age, it starts from the year 1603 and it ends in the year 1625, and exactly after this period is called as the Caroline age, wherein the son of James I, he comes to the throne, that is Charles I. Now coming to the historical background of the Jacobean age, or when the King James the First of England, he came to the throne when he sat in the year 1603. This period is a kind of a period wherein there were so many problems which were arousing, and those problems were arousing because Britain was facing, or England was facing, so many problems related to economics. That is, the money which the king cannot play, or he cannot he was unable to rule the kingdom wisely. So, but naturally what has happened is they became bankrupt, and in the year 1616 or so, there was a bubonic plague also. Because of natural disasters also, England in this age faced so many problems. Now coming to the political background, what was happening in the year 1603 to 1625 is there were so many political unrest, social unrest, and as king was in debt to Spain as well as France, and the loan which was about to be paid by Queen Elizabeth, and during her time, that also came under the rule or reign of James IV. So from everywhere, James IV was, or James IV of Scotland, but James I of England, he was facing numerous problems. So what he did is he made a pact, or he made a treaty with Spain, that he will marry the Spanish queen or Spanish duchess, and then there is a possibility that they will get some kind of money from that marriage, as well as he also in future he was also hoping, or he was kind of thinking that his son will also marry a French queen, wherein in return he will get some or the other kind of money, so that he can pay the debt to the country, and their country will be happy, as in the Elizabethan age we all have seen. So now this is the political situation, and the second important point in this period is England. They started to sail. That is, you all have witnessed in my previous video in the Elizabethan age in English literature, wherein this was the time, or this was the period when people started to explore the world. They started from Europe, and they started and they sailed, and this was the year, or this was the period 1492, wherein Christopher Columbus, he found the Newfoundland. And during the Jacobean era, Britishers, they started to make their colonies in Massachusetts, Virginia, and related, or the countries besides Virginia and Massachusetts. And this was the period, that is 1610 and 1615, when these Britishers, they developed their colonies and they settled down, and so many people from England, they traveled to United States, that is Newfoundland, earlier it was called, and they settled down there itself. They never came back. So this was the political situation. And coming to the literature background or literature point of view, during this Jacobean era, it was this period when dramas were declined, or people stopped writing down dramas as soon as the Elizabethan age it comes to an end. So in this period, that is Jacobean age, slowly and steadily people are moving towards writing down poems or poetries, and in this period there is translation of Homer's Iliad by George Chapman, as well as in this period 1616 somewhere, John Wycliffe's or King James version of Bible was also published, and this is the authorized version of King James Bible or King James version, wherein people at present are also using this version. So this was the important point. And then coming to the literature point of view, people started to write down poetry, such as John Donne and his contemporary writers, who are also called as the metaphysical poets, and cavalier writers, cavalier poets. They also wrote poetries. So drama in this age, that is somewhere around 23 years, drama declined a lot, and people moved, or people changed their interest to poetries. And why they changed their interest towards poetry is because of the religious background that was happening in the England as well as in the Europe. There were social unrest. I told you that religious problems, people were facing religious problems, such as Catholic and Protestants. These two faiths, they once again they were fighting, and there was civil war also during this year, that is 1642 to 16 somewhere around 1645 or so, during the Caroline age. So religious problems were there, social problems were there, economical problems were there, political problems were also there. But then too, King James, he ruled quite for some time, and as soon as he died, the reign or the rule of his son, he started to rule, that is Caroline Age, which starts from 1625 and it ends in 1649. So this was the whole rough idea about the Jacobean age. And there are so many things which has happened in this age, which right now you all have witnessed. So keep watching, and I hope you all have understood what were the different things that has happened in the Jacobean age. And do share with your family and friends who are interested in English literature, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much.